Today we got the Black Ops 6 zombie blog post, and there was a ton of stuff in it, from Liberty Fall changes, HUD changes, gobblegums, and what's the focus of this video? The augments, because oh my gosh, is there a lot of different augments. In fact, there's 108 different augments in total. Yeah, there's a lot, and guess what? In this video, I'm going to read through all 108 different augments just for you guys. So I would really appreciate if you guys showed some support by just liking the video, subscribing, activating the bell, share the video around. Anything would be very much appreciated. But with that said, let's get into these augments. Now, before we read through all the different augments, you have to understand how the system's going to work. There's going to be major augments and minor augments, and every single perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade is going to have 6 different augments in total. Now, not all augments are created the same. There's going to be 3 major augments and 3 minor augments per item. Small catch is you only use 1 major and 1 minor per item, so 2 in total. And hopefully this video will help you figure out which ones are the best for each individual thing. And to start this all off, let's go over the Perk-a-Colas and all of their augments. Juggernog, its major augments are Probiotic, slightly increases maximum health of Juggernog. Turtle Shell, armor acts like a shield on your back, completely absorbing damage on your back, no damage mitigation from the front. Reactive Armor, when one armor plate breaks, nearby normal enemies are stunned for a short time. The minor augments: Retaliation, deal bonus damage while low health. Hardened Plates, armor plates have more damage mitigation. Durable Plates, slightly increases your armor durability. Stamina, the major augments: Free Faller, become immune to fall damage. Dasher, increase the tactical sprint duration. Stalker, walk faster while aiming. The minor augments: Hard Target, while tactical sprinting, projectile damage is reduced. Quarterback, use equipment while sprinting. Hot Foot, gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. Speedicola, major augments: Supercharge, field upgrades charge a bit faster. Classical Formula, reload speed is even faster. Phantom Reload, weapon mags are slowly refilled over time. The minor augments: Speedy Roulette, the mystery box settles much faster. Quick Swap, swap weapons faster. Fast Pitcher, deploy equipment faster. Deadshot Daiquiri, its major augments: Deadhead, further increase critical damage. Dead First, deal double critical damage if an enemy is at full health. Dead Again, critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazines. The minor augments: Dead Break, increase the damage to armor pieces. Dead Draw, reduce hip fire spread. Dead Set, reduce gun movement while performing advanced movement. Quick Revive, its major augments: EMT, reviving an ally allows them to keep all perks that are on their bleed out bar. Equivalent Exchange, killing an enemy while down will revive you and remove Quick Revive. This can be done up to 3 times. Dying Wish, on lethal damage become immune to all damage for 2 seconds and keep 1 health. Quick Revive is removed when used. The minors are Swift Recovery, reviving an ally increases both of your movement speeds for a short time. Karmetic Return, reviving an ally heals you to full health. Slow Death, increase your time in Last Stand. Elemental Pop, its majors are Critical Focus, if a weapon has an ammo mod applied, Elemental Pop will only activate that one. Imperial Peach, enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. Electric Cherry, reloading creates an electric damage discharge that damages and stuns nearby normal enemies. The emptier the magazine, the stronger the damage. The minor augments: Vulnerable Bean, slightly increase the enemy's elemental weakness damage. Pineapple Blast, equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod. Chill Berry, slightly reduces all ammo mod cooldowns. PhD Flopper, its majors are Gravity MD, just falling from heights creates an explosion. Dr. Ram, tactical sprint knocks down and damages base zombies. PhD Slider, sliding into enemies triggers an explosion. The minor augments: Environmentalists, become immune to environmental damage while sliding. EOD Tactician, slightly reduces height and distance requirements for explosions. Tribologists, sliding distance and speeds are increased. Melee Macchiato, its major augments are Espresso, all melee attacks are slightly faster. Vampiric Extraction, melee attacks heal a small amount of your health. Triple Shot, your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. The minor augments: Stick and Move, backpedal is increased after a successful melee attack. Strength Training, your punch can one-hit normal enemies for longer. Hidden Impact, melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. Next we have the ammo mods. Starting with Brain Rot, major augments: Plague, The charmed enemy has a chance to turn other enemies. Pheromone. The charmed enemy distracts nearby normal and special enemies for a short time. Big Game. Brain Rot can charm elite enemies. Minor Augments. Extension. Brain Rot duration is slightly increased. Haste. Brain Rot's cooldown is slightly reduced. Explosive. Charmed enemies explode at the end of Brain Rot's duration, dealing toxic damage. Cryo Freeze. Its major augments are: Big Game. Cryo Freeze can slow elite enemies. Ice Cloud. Enemies that are killed while frozen may leave a cloud that slows enemies. Frozen Stiff. Enemies are frozen in place. The minor augments: Extension. Slightly increase the slow duration. Freezer Burn. Slightly increase the damage to frozen enemies. Liquid Nitrogen, and significantly increase your chance for Cryo Freeze to activate. Dead Wire. Its major augments: Chained Lightning. The stunned enemy can spread to others. Big Game. Dead Wire can stun elite enemies. Lightning Strike. A bolt of electricity strikes from above, stunning all normal and special enemies in the areas. The minor augments: High Voltage. Dead Wire deals significantly more damage. Haste. Dead Wire cooldown is slightly reduced. Extension. The stun and electric field lasts longer. Napalm Burst. Its major augments: Big Game. Napalm Burst can burn elite enemies. Thermite. Increased burn effect damage. Firebomb. Burned enemies explode on death, spreading fire to nearby enemies. The minor augments: Extension. Increase the burn duration. Incendiary. Each damage tick has a small chance to spread to nearby enemies. Contact Burn. Initial burn effect deals more damage. Shadow Rift. Its major augments: Big Game. Shadow Rift can activate on elite enemies. Topple Danger. Warp one enemy that deals shadow damage to others. Explosive Rain. Enemies that are dropped from portals will explode on contact with the ground. Minor augments: Haste. Shadow Rift cooldown is reduced. Targeted. Dropped enemies will fall on other enemies. Supermassive. The Singularity's lethal radius is increased and can kill more enemies. And then we have the field upgrades. First, Ether Shroud. Its major augments: Group Shroud. Nearby players are also cloaked. Burst Dash. Warp forward for a short distance, killing all normal enemies in your path. Void Sheath. Swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with Dark Ether energy. Kills allow you to stay in Ether Shroud longer. Minor augments: Instantly Reload. Activation instantly reloads your currently held weapon. Extra Charge. Increase the max charge by 1. Extension. Ether Shroud duration is slightly increased. Dark Flare. Its major augments: Extension. Slightly increased Dark Flare's duration. Supernova. The beam is replaced with a sphere that damages nearby enemies as it travels. The ball detonates at the end of the Dark Flare's duration. Dark Impact. Beam heals and revives other players on contact. The minor augments: Broad Beam. Significantly increases the size of the beam. Heavy Shadow. The beam slows enemies on contact. Extra Charge. Increase max charges by 1. Frenzy Guard. Its major augments: Phalanx. Teammates can also repair armor from kills when near you. Retribution. Trigger an explosion on activation. Normal enemies that melee a player are damaged and knocked down. Frenzy Fire. While frenzied, use ammo from stock. Minor augments: Repair Boost. Repair more armor per kill. Extension. Increase Frenzy Guard's duration. Rally. On activation, repair all nearby enemies' armor to full. Healing Aura. Its major augments: Resilience. All affected players have their health regeneration delayed, reduced, and the rate of healing increased temporarily. Enduring Resistance. The beams and their healing effects persist for a short time after leaving the affected area. Persistence. Revived players keep all their perks on their bleed out bar. Minor augments: Inner Strength. Affected players' damage is slightly increased for a short time. Protection. Healed players have damage slightly mitigated for a short time. Stoic Persistence. On activation, special and elite enemies are stunned while normal enemies are knocked down. Energy Mines. Its major augments: Scattered. Energy mines will split into 3 mines that are scattered and detonate 1 at each time. Turret. Instead of a mine, and deploy a turret that shoots at the nearest enemy. Carousel. 3 energy mines will float around you, detonating when an enemy is nearby. Its minor augments: Frequency Boost. Increase the detonation count and duration of energy mines. Extra Charge. Increase max charges by 1. Sirens. Energy mines now attract nearby normal enemies for a short time. And that's all 108 different augments. Like I said, a lot of them, and hopefully this gives you an idea of what you want to use for launch. There's some really cool ones that I could definitely tell are definitely going to be the meta once we get the game, but until then we still have to level up our accounts, research these things, and actually get them. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about these augments. To me, I think they sound amazing, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Head down to the comment section and let me know. Regardless though, that's gonna wrap it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.